Okay, gang, we're gonna get started getting bait, right? I want you guys to break up in teams, pairs of twos, right? You know, it's real simple. Step one is your thumb, right? You all got one of these? This is your most important tool you have today. When you pick up the rods. And Jay and I will help you, mostly Jay, right? Before you do anything, take your thumb, all right?
Not up your friend's butt.
Not up your butt, not up your friend's butt, not up your friend's butt and in your mouth. You put your thumb on the spool, all right? Before you do anything, drill that to your head all day. Thumb on the spool, before nothing else.
Oh, he reeled into the swivel though. Don't do that.
Before you do anything else, click the lever, ease it down to the bottom. You want to let it go down at a pretty steady clip. We're going to be working different water columns. If it stops on the way down, that's the mackerel grabbing it sometimes. So you got to be paying attention, and that's why you want to let it go pretty fast. So in your thumb, it's just a little more than the weight of your thumb. That way you'll know when it hits bottom. All right? Boom, there's the bottom. You can work it there. Just give it some little hops, right? When you get a fish, it's not going to be much, but you'll feel them. They're a little vibrating on there. If you get a squid on there, it'll just get heavy, right? When you do get a bite, when you do get a bait, you want to reel up pretty steady. It's not a race. We want the bait live when you get up, but pretty steady. Especially with the squid, they'll drop off if you stop, right? So steady, steady, steady reel. Nice and easy. You know, again, like Jay said, these have the braid line and they have a mono header. When you get to the monofilament, that's when you're close. And you don't have to reel that swivel right into the tip. You know, once you see it, once you get it up, and I'm gonna reel fast just so I can show you guys what to do when you do get a bait up here. Okay, so there we are, right? Now you see the swivel's down about a foot from the rod, more. Just lift, you're gonna lift, swing it in the boat, grab your sinker. Now the sinker's not swinging around, right? So you should be in this position. You can put the rod in your hip, the sinker in your hand. That way your partner can either help with the baits or Jay will help with the baits, get the bait off the hook, right? Just keep everything low, and you know, what we don't want is this shit going on, right? That's all, it just gets dangerous. So, yeah, rod up, grab the sinker, work on getting the baits off the hook.
Can I throw something in there?
Yeah.
If you guys do have a lot of baits and it's kind of being like messing you up, just make sure to get the sinker on the deck, you know, swing it in,
There you go.
put the sinker right on the
Like
deck
that.
like that.
Right?
And then we can come over and help you, you know.
But don't put your tip all the way down and let it go like
And-
that. Then we get a big tangle,
And
right?
don't have your buddy reaching in here while the fish are going on. Right? He's not the guy grabbing the sinker, you know. That's how
no.
somebody gets hooked.
All right, and as the day goes on too, if I see bait come through at different depths, I might say, hey, it's just under the boat, so reel up and fish just under the boat. But usually start looking at the bottom and just pay attention if you get bites in different areas. So we have a rod here, a rod there. These are, you know, these rods will catch mackerels and herrings. Jay's gonna get a squid rod going, and Jay will instruct Team Squidward on the squid rod and how to fish that. It's gonna be a little bit different. Basically with the squid rod, it's drop it down and reel it up slow. All right, here you go. Who's gonna be first?